All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more of a in-depth video of my new firewood conveyor. Yeah, there's a lot of videos online about these, but if you're like me, I did a ton of research, or tried to do as much research as possible before purchasing it. So yeah, just gonna show you some things maybe you haven't seen from other videos. But got the Wolfe Ridge FC-24, so it's obviously a 24-foot firewood conveyor. As you can see, I just got this, but I've already run a half cord through it, and I love it. It really fills those baskets up nicely. You can fan it out. I'm gonna get some more baskets and make like a half moon and just see how much I can split. I mean, just right out the splitter, I don't have like the best splitter in the world, but this is my setup. I mean, you can see it's above the tray, so I mean, you can just push the wood right off the edge of your tray, or probably if I move the splitter up closer, it just would fall in. I might do that. I might just move it up for this next round of splitting. But yeah, I mean, just some features. I mean, there is grease fittings on it, so you got two there, two on the opposite side, hydraulic tank, and you have a grease fitting up there and a grease fitting over here. This is also for your chain tension. This is your tensioner for the chain tension, as well as on the other side, same deal there. I really like this grizzly bar setup. I mean, like I said, I've only done a half cord, but this is some of the trash. I haven't really thought of a great I mean, sure, I could probably put a basket under here, but I'll just use the skid steer and the rock bucket and pick it up. I don't know, that's how I'm gonna roll with that for right now. But you can see some of the trash that's come off. If I adjusted these lower, it would probably fall off a little smoother, and I may do that. But the biggest feature of this particular conveyor is obviously this rotating front axle. I mean, there are other brand new conveyors out there on the market, but for me, I was looking at used and I was looking at brand new. But some of these used, like belt conveyors and stuff, they don't have that rotating front axle. And I mean, you fill up a basket in 30 minutes, and then God, you'd have to move the whole conveyor. It's just every 30 minutes, or I mean, or you'd have to at least fire up a piece of equipment and move your basket every 30 minutes. I mean, this way I can fan them all out, split a whole bunch at one time, move the conveyor. I mean, it's nothing to slide this thing left and right. It doesn't weigh that much. And yeah, it's just that was honestly one of the biggest selling points for me. I already have a Wolfe Ridge splitter. The dealer support is close enough to me where it's not a big deal, just versus other brands, you know. But yeah, obviously has the Honda engine, speed adjustment, and then this is your chain forward and reverse, and hydraulics up and down. You do have dual jacks, trailer jacks on both sides. Use those other grease fittings I was talking about. And then you have your ball plate, I guess that's what that's called, just so that the front will rotate when you're spinning it left and right. But I am going to go ahead and fire this thing up and just get a video of me splitting with it, with this splitter here, and you just kind of see how it works. probably going to conclude it for this video. Got 2 baskets split. Gonna keep splitting, but yeah, I really like how this fills the baskets. And there's a few gaps here and there, but for not really having to touch the wood, I'm pretty happy. So anyway, stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot more videos of this thing. Thanks for watching.